So apparently console is having their own problems with griefers. There's been a taxi god mode glitch that's apparently gone pretty popular over on the console. People are abusing it. You probably have seen it, I'm assuming, if you've been playing GTA Online in free mode sessions. And what we're looking at here is a little patch notes list of the background update from yesterday. Apparently Rockstar tried to patch this god mode glitch, as well as a couple other glitches you can see here. But in typical Rockstar fashion, it did nothing. A workaround apparently has been found. So hopefully next week there'll be a better patch. Now I'm obviously on PC. We have our own issues to deal with. There's still hackers, modders. I got put into a session where someone like put nuclear sirens on. It was very weird. But apparently on console, this taxi god mode glitch has been pretty rampant. So hopefully that gets patched again, I guess, and for good. But I figured I would just start out by saying that that is still out there for anyone wondering. Today, though, of course, is Thursday. It's a new event week. We got some pretty decent stuff this week. We got a new vehicle, we got some new items, and we got some good ways to make some money. So, as always, let's go ahead and read through the Newswire, check it out, see what's happening. So, the Broadway is a new vehicle this week. We'll get more into that in a second. But as far as some of the stuff they're doing this week, I guess it's sort of Valentine's week. That's what a lot of this stuff is. Can pick up the Broadway if you wanted to. It actually does come with this pretty neat Los Santos Lovers livery. It's an exclusive livery, so you can only get it for, I think, the next week. And that's where they mention it here. Acquire the new Broadway by February 15th, so you have a couple of days, and then you'll receive that livery before the 24th. They also have two other things. By simply just logging in, you get the Valentine's blazer and the Heartbreak pendant, which you can see in this picture. This is the blazer, the red jacket, and then the pendant over here. Some pretty cool exclusive clothing. Again, just log in and you get that. Some of the Valentine's adversary modes are all like triple money, till death do us part, triple money. The shotgun wedding is triple money. We also have gun van deals and the free, oh wow, they're actually giving the free Gusenberg Super. So if you want this sort of Tommy gun, you get it for free by visiting the gun van, or from ammunition, I guess, either one. As far as some other stuff at the gun van, it says some 10% off weapons, throwables 15% off, and armor 20%. You can get the Widowmaker if you don't have one. Of course, the railgun is still there. And of course, there's some stuff for GTA Plus members. Now, there is some new clothing available. I'm gonna be honest, it's quite garbage, in my opinion. Maybe I am just not the demographic for it. But you can see there's some new denim jackets, trucker caps, canvas shoes, and designer jeans. I'll put some gameplay up on it on the screen. It's like at a certain point, just why don't they just not release it? You know what I mean? Like, is anyone actually using this stuff? Am I just out of touch? Maybe. The denim jackets, honestly, some of those look decent, but like the designer jeans, like, do people wear those? Is people wearing those in GTA? The trucker caps are a joke. Why are they so freaking big? Is it just me? Am I going crazy? These trucker caps are freaking huge. There is quite a lot of them, as always. They just, I don't know, they put different logos and liveries on each of them. So if you wanted to check them out, you can go and buy them. I didn't even realize they were drip feeding clothing in this DLC, but yeah, apparently they're drip feeding clothing in this DLC. Now, the way to make money this week is the diamonds are back at the casino. So this is a pretty good way to make some money. I think, unfortunately, you do need to have a crew to do this with. You can't do this heist solo, but there is a chance of getting diamonds. They're back. I think it's like a 40% chance on your first attempt. So it's pretty high. And then to wrap up the other ways to make money this week, 1.5 times money on the payphone hits. So look, payphone hits are always good. They're easy to do. They're fun. That's not bad. And then 2 times on the community series. There's a bunch of the races here in the Newswire. I'll leave a link if you want to check them out. Now you can see here we have 2 of the classic vehicles on or in Simeon's dealership. Actually, the Broadway's here too, so that's kind of neat. You also have some other classic vehicles on the luxury dealership, and you can actually win the Roosevelt on the casino podium. And any discounts, what does it say? 50% off suit jackets and dresses from the Be My Valentine update. So if you want to get some of them clothing items from back in the day, go for it. Arcades and all the modifications are 35% off. That's pretty good. And then as far as the the discounts for the vehicles. They've been skimping on these the last couple of weeks. Nothing crazy here. The Entity MT, that's one of the new supercars with this update, 25% off. I mean, that's a good one. It's not the biggest update, but yeah. So that's sort of the event week. I guess they're still doing the rabbit mask. That is the event week. It's not half bad. The diamonds returning, some new clothing options, some of the exclusive Valentine's Day stuff is back, and the Broadway. Let's talk about the Broadway. So this vehicle, I believe it's only $925,000. So it's in GTA economy, kind of cheap. I mean, it's still a muscle car that's $1 million. That isn't the best as far as driving it around. So this is more than likely a vehicle you're just going to stash in your garage, but it does have good customization. And I guess that's the next thing we'll go to. The customization, like most of these sort of old school classic muscle cars, is pretty good. It's not Benny's level, but it's pretty good. There's a bunch of different options. You can, if you wanted to, take like the hood completely off. You can take the front fenders completely off. It looks really weird in my opinion, but if you wanted to do that, go for it. It does come with custom white walls, so that's kind of neat. I do think there's a decent number of ways you can customize this to make your vehicle unique if you wanted to. The liveries are pretty decent as well. There's a couple of them that look really weird, but some of them are kind of neat. There's one that's, of course, the sort of old school rusted up version if you wanted to go that route. But then, of course, there is the newer, nicer looking liveries. And if you get the Valentine's Day livery, that one looks pretty neat. I'll be making a video tomorrow how to specifically get the taxi livery because there's some stuff that goes into it. But as far as customization goes, I don't think you're going to be disappointed with this particular vehicle. And it does look good. I mean, it's a classic sort of old school looking car. Like the car itself looks good. That's kind of where it ends though, because of course, and you shouldn't be expecting it to like handle good or drive well. It doesn't. The top speed I think we got to was like 100 miles an hour. On a flat road, I think we didn't even hit that. We hit like 97. So you're definitely not running from the cops or anything in this particular vehicle. It is a very slow car. It is a muscle car. I don't know if I mentioned that. You can wheelie with it, but it will be in the muscle class for any specific like races or anything. The handling is also not the best. I mean, this thing is, the brakes suck. If you get anywhere near that top speed, you have to brake like 2 blocks in advance. So I would say definitely know what you're getting into when you're buying this vehicle. Like you're spending almost $1 million for a vehicle that is sort of a chill vehicle. One thing I will mention, I forgot to say it, the description, read the description. It's actually probably one of the better descriptions Rockstar's put on a vehicle in the game. It's pretty funny. I enjoyed that. But yeah, it's another decent vehicle. I wish they would have given us the 50 car garage because like this would be a perfect vehicle to throw in that 50 car garage. But alas, we still have to wait for that. Maybe next week, hopefully. Either way, it's an okay vehicle. It's really just going to come down to whether or not you want to spend the $925,000 on it. So anyway, that's going to do it for today's GTA Online video. Hope you guys have some fun times over the next week in the game. Please drop a video a like if you did enjoy and found it helpful. Subscribe for more GTA content. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one.